Hey guys, welcome to Numbers by Queen Spirit. I'm Shay, your local numerologist. I'll be reading for your Life Path 22 for the year of 2022. Make sure you guys do check out the Life Path 4 readings. Even though you guys aren't technically fours, it can relate to you. And I swear I just saw it. That's why I'm like, let's see what happens. As with the other readings, the card before and the card right after. Okay. So we got 1919, 20, Master Life Path 22, and we got the number 33. All right. So I feel like the underlying thing for you guys is this 1919, ending and closing cycles, clearing way for your life purpose. Okay. And then focus on what you want. So I do feel like you all have been focused on the things that you want in life, and Spirit is clearing the way for you. And I'm getting to stand in those things that you've been waiting for, that you've been promised, that stick to your faith, basically. Stick to your faith, because things are closing out. So we have Master Life Path number 22, building on ideals and visions, able to collect people, ideas, and resources in one place. Builder. Master fucking builder, period. You guys are master builders. You guys are kind of like, it's this idea that you could just look at something. Like, I was just talking about this about my grandmother. Like, to me, she was magical because she used to make cookies out of just peanut butter, and she used to make ice cream out of snow. And when I was a kid, I was like, oh my God, that is just the most magnificent thing I've ever seen. Snacks and shit out of just nothing. So that is kind of like who you guys are in society, but we are talking about putting together collections of things. Master builder. You know, when you think about building, think about building with a team, or you think about building an actual building. You guys know how to lay down the structure for things to make sure that it's covered on all sides, to make sure that it is standing. You have the vision. Okay, so if it doesn't align with your vision, then you know it's not going to work, because your vision automatically includes how this is going to be a structure, how this is going to work, and all of that. So we have over here 33, all things are possible. Take on the things you never thought possible. Chase a dream. Gifts, skills, and talents. Okay. So this number 33 is definitely giving a vibe of, I just said, you know it's not going to work if it's not in your vision, right? I literally just said that, and that is how you feel. That is 100% how you feel. And Spirit is saying that you should loosen up the reins a little bit. And what I'm getting here is allowing somebody you trust to lead. This year, you are going to be building, but you are going to be the support system for a builder. One thing about having a master life path number, you know what I'm saying? Just like when you have a karmic life path number, you have extra responsibilities and you have extra duties in this world. You have things that you have to do. And these are things that you agreed to before you came here. So to say it's not fair is like, it's just not true, because you agreed to it. This is what you wanted to do before you came back. One of my favorite sayings is, it ain't nothing new under the sun. And it ain't nothing new. Shit gets remixed, shit gets repackaged, reboxed, but it ain't nothing new under the sun. It's all been here, including you. You ain't new either. Okay, so the 33, take on things you never thought possible. Chase a dream. Chase a dream. For some of you guys, it's been some things that you've wanted to do for a while. And this is why Spirit is saying take a back seat. Because at the end of the day, when you are learning something new, you have to learn from somebody. You can't always be the leader in a situation. I'm having this big theme right now of the student becoming the teacher, and you having to learn from somebody you taught, because this is something that happens, right? When you have kids, you want them to be smarter than you, look better than you, make more money than you. You want your kids to make you look like you ain't did shit in life. Like, whoa, look what my child achieved. Fuck what I did. Look what they did. And see, you taught them. And now they've graduated so high, they can teach you something. That is the goal in life. When we go forward and we teach people things, it's not so we can be in charge all the time. It's not so that we can always be the one leading. It's so that we can feel comfortable following sometimes. Because if we would have known what this person would have known as early in life, and we know we didn't know that, and we know that we taught them that means they're ahead of the game. They're ahead of the game, which means that they can get further in it than you did. Let's pick some charms. So pick a charm for 1919. We got the star. We got a star, baby. That should say, I think it say Rose Bonbon. I have no idea what that means. But it's a star, 5 sides, so I'm feeling a number 5. Okay. So we got this little shrimpy crab thingy, and then we have a feather here. A feather is like the number 0 to me. Is a push, a shift, or block, right? But Spirit is saying, chase a dream. Gifts, skills, talents, put them to use. This is a push. Spirit is pushing you, not to mention 6. That's what this year equals. 2022 equals 6. It ends in that 22, which represents you guys. A lot of things that you thought were never possible, it says it right here, they're going to be possible. And Spirit wants you to open up and allow that to be your truth, okay? We have this 1919 here, which is giving me the number 1010, which is about patience and just like chilling and seeing what's going to happen, seeing how shit's going to play out, just watching it and playing your part as you need to. All right, let's go ahead and pull some cards. Let's start with these fortune color cards. I'm trying to pull 1 or 2 for each card, but let's see what comes out. So we got 1919. Card for 1919. Ooh. Master Path 22. Ooh, we got a 7, the snake. We got 13 right here, which breaks down to a 4. Damn, which is your life path number. Okay, 33 Spirit. Oh, we got a 2. I'm telling you, 222. This is the clover. This is the 4-leaf clover. Right now, I'm feeling like Spirit is saying that you could be your own worst enemy. Okay? I'm getting the vibe of don't rush into things. Okay? But I'm also getting this underlying child in you type of feeling. Like, make sure you go through your healing. Honey. Go through your healing. Don't allow things that happen to you in childhood to negatively affect you today. That's not what we do. That is not how you heal. Oh, well, it's an excuse. So make sure when those traumas come up, make sure that you deal with them accordingly. I'm looking at the charms. I see the tree, and then I also see this tag that says, made with love. And that's why I laughed a little bit, because Spirit is saying that you were made with love. Even as a child, so much love was given to you, even if you didn't recognize it. The love was all around you. It was. Okay? So, this snake here, I'm getting the vibe of being your own worst enemy. That's how I feel. Being your own worst enemy. Don't be so stringent and kind of like you don't want to try this or try that. Don't hold on to things from the past. Sometimes something didn't work before, but it'll work now because the environment is different. Okay? And then I'm definitely getting good luck and good vibes from following your intuition, following your passions, okay? Spirit wants me to pick one of these cards, so I will. Then we'll pull some tarot cards for you guys. Whoa. Because you got a lot of channeled messages. Encouragement. You are encouraged to move forward at this time. Guys, they said, look at the bottom. Be careful who and what you approve of. And what's under this? Judgment. Look at this. Yeah. Spirit is like, I cannot. I can't. Success already in the spiritual. Waiting for it to happen down here. You will soon see yourself. Judgment. Don't allow something to cause a lack of compassion. When I wrote this card, it was because sometimes we go through things, right? Let's say, for instance, I've been in an abusive relationship. And I can make assumptions off of that about all abusers, which I can deem as true or not. However, the idea is that you can't judge somebody specifically from your situation. You have to look at their situation and their circumstances to make sure that you are holding on to this compassion. And that doesn't mean that you have a stamp of approval. That doesn't mean you're like, okay, the things that they do are good or bad or whatever. It's just having an understanding of who people are and what they go through. You can have compassion. That doesn't make you a fixer, and it doesn't require you to fix anybody's life. And that's also something that is being very pushed this year, that we should not be trying to fix other people. All right, where am I? 13 minutes. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and get into these cards, guys. Let's see what else we have here. What's the message for my Master Life Path 22s for 2022, Spirit? Ace of Wands, the Moon. Well, man, what I feel right there is almost this vibe of wielding through the darkness. You guys are going to be forced to do a lot of shadow work. A lot of it. And a lot of it is stemming from your childhood. This child is a girl. So I don't know if you are feminine or there was a feminine in your childhood that you experienced that had some kind of profound effect on you. For some of you guys, I am totally getting like ghostly vibes. So I do not know what that is. Maybe you guys lost somebody as a child. But what I'm getting is that you are I just feel like this wand taking like just cutting the darkness up. That's literally how I feel. Like you are moving through this darkness. You can't be stopped. And you need to do that through your passions and compassions. That's what's going to bring you luck. That is what's going to bring you success. Okay. I also get that you will be forced. And that's probably why I gave the example of an abuser. Because there's this idea that when you've met one, you met them all, right? But if this person didn't abuse you and you are either asked to help them or because what I'm getting is some kind of like a charity event or some kind of event where you're giving back, where you're helping people, and you run across somebody that fucking triggers you. That is what I'm getting. Like, they trigger you about some dumb, dirty thing that somebody did in your past. Okay? And Spirit is like, do not allow your ego to overtake you. At the end of the day, when it comes to our own abusers, yes, we are required to forgive them. We're never required to have them in our life, though. We are not. When somebody mistreats you, run you through the mud, you are not required to have them stay in your life. No, you are not. You are just only required to forgive them. However, if you are working through this childhood bullshit, or something that hurt you when you were very young, is going to reflect when you see people that remind you of that person. I mean, that goes without saying. That's what triggers are. And at the end of the day, if this person has moved past something, you're not witnessing them hurting somebody or anything like that, then this is your job to help them in whatever capacity that is. I'm not saying to, help like a pedo work with kids or no silly shit like that. But if they need a home, then they have a right to have a home. They have a right to live. They have a right to eat. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I'm getting I'm definitely getting this vibe of moving on, because there is something here that has you stuck emotionally. It's like this six of swords. I'm like, oh yeah, moving on emotionally right into a world that is in the reverse. That's not good. But I also get this vibe of breaking a cycle as well. Okay, so you're moving toward breaking a cycle. And Spirit wants you to feel responsible for spreading some kind of forgiveness, even through grief. Okay? And again, it's not about the people that you've come in contact with that have hurt you. It's not that. It's not that. I'm just telling you right now. Forgive those people, but don't ever feel responsible for making sure that somebody hurts you is okay. It's just not true. But right next to the world, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and it's this vibe of you've already been through the worst. Now things are going to get better. So allow the past to be laid to rest, okay? So that's all I have for my Master Life Path 22s. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time.